So we are back, and to summarize, we talked about how your 5-month-old son is 20 pounds, and he
Last we weighed
eats-
him,
Last time you weighed him.
which was a month ago,
Oh, so he's probably grown just a tiny bit, just a
probably.
little bit. And how he is eating not consistently anymore, and also not sleeping as consistent as you would like, even though he is consistent, just not how you
Not
would
in the
like.
right way.
Not in the
Yeah.
right way. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's mostly, I don't know, it sounds terrible to say irritating because he's a baby, but
Right.
as you heard before we took our break, he was having a major meltdown.
Right.
And he had only gone to bed an hour prior. So it seems a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So how is it speaking to someone who is younger and is hoping to have kids? Is it helpful? Is it just like, oh, I can help you? Like, I have so much information to share with you. Like, how is that?
I mean, I look forward to when you're a mom because I think you'll be a great mom. So I think that there's something like, even though it's exhausting and I probably wander around sounding like I'm half asleep most of the time because my brain is half asleep, aside from the fact that you're tired, like it doesn't really matter because the joy of being a parent is so great
Right.
and it's so rewarding. And so of course your brain like shuffles around to focus on what your baby's eating, how much they're eating, how much they're sleeping, and all of your world is rearranged. And so I think it's exciting to share with other people because the ability to communicate to somebody who doesn't have kids, like, yeah, it's hard, but it's super worth it,
Right.
is nice. But sometimes I have to tell myself. And like sometimes I think it's helpful just to tell someone else about it because then you're reminded that it's worth it, because sometimes you have no idea. Like I have no idea what on earth is wrong in terms of nothing has changed in our schedule. Nothing has changed like in our world other
Right.
than the fact that he's getting older, and theoretically they just naturally start to sleep longer overnight. But at this point, he's not there. So
Is there any fear you had as he was being created is the right word, maybe I'm looking for it. Or
do you mean like when I was pregnant, like
yes,
if I was afraid of?
Yes, thank you for that.
Well, I think since I'm a type 1 diabetic, there was constantly like concern in between doctor's appointments of, all right, is everything going as well as it seems to be? Like, is this how you're supposed to feel? Particularly if you're on your first pregnancy and you've never had a baby or really had that much in-depth awareness about how blood sugars change when you're pregnant, or,
Right.
like when you don't have that kind of exposure, it's all kind of frightening to an extent. And so it was definitely interesting to see what that looked like and have it change all the time, because
Right.
there was never a day like that was the same.
So you're happy to help with any info or to help who is ever having kids, be like, I will help you in that support, I will give you information, and you feel like having children is just a beautiful, inconsistent roller coaster. Is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Good, I'm happy for you and Sasha.
Yeah.